Happy Tuesday. I hope you're having a great day today. It is Tuesday, April 20th. Yeah, it's the 20th day of April. Only 10 days left in this month. Let's look at our calendar. I've got our little kitten calendar here. Let's find the 20th. Right down here. There we go. There's the 20th. Yeah, and if we go straight up, it says the abbreviation for Tuesday. It is Tuesday, April 20th. And at the very bottom, it says April 2021. Well, we've got two great books to look at. This first one is called The Berenstein Bears Go to Camp. Yeah, this is a great book. Let's look at it together. Ooh, look at the opening pages. It was the last day of school and the beginning of vacation, that wonderful time when little bears could sit around doing absolutely nothing. Brother Bear and Sister Bear shouted goodbyes to Teacher Jane and hopped on the bus for their happy trip home. Well, asked Mama Bear about a day or so into their vacation, are you enjoying sitting around doing nothing? It's great, said Sister Bear. Absolutely, said Brother Bear. There's just one trouble with it. There's nothing to do. Oh, so they're bored. Here, take a look at this, said Mama, as she reached for something that had come in the mail. Ooh, let's find out what came in the mail. Ooh, this is what it looks like. It's an invitation. Let's read it. It says, tired of sitting around doing nothing? Come to Grizzly Bob's Day Camp. Summer fun for cubs of all ages. Oh, wow. Some of the things looked interesting, but Brother Bear wondered what fully supervised meant, and Sister wasn't sure about the overnight sleep out. It sounded a little scary. Where is this camp? Asked Sister Bear. Not far, answered Mama. How will we get there? Brother Bear wanted to know. A bus comes for you in the morning and brings you home in the afternoon. It sounds a little like school, said Brother. Well, think about it, said the cubs, and we'll get back to you. So they thought about it and said nothing, and they picked a few wildflowers. Yeah, and then they chased a few butterflies. Finally, they turned over a few rocks and they thought about it. Mama, could we try Grizzly Bob's Day Camp just to see if we like it? They asked. Of course, said Mama. A couple of mornings later, Brother and Sister were in camp shorts and t-shirts, all ready and waiting when the bus came. It didn't look much like the school bus. Grizzly Bob didn't look much like Teacher Jane either. And the camp didn't look anything like school. Yeah, everything's different, huh? Grizzly Bob had built this camp beside a lake at the edge of the forest. There were log buildings, a flagpole flying the camp flag, a big bulletin board with the camp rules, and there certainly were a lot of rules and some interesting paths, a roped-in place to swim, and there was even a big red canoe. Bob had made name tags for the cubs. You're going to be campmates now, so you better get to know each other, he said. Then he took them on the tour of the camp. There was the office with a desk where he did his paperwork and a first aid corner full of bandages and things for cuts and bruises. There was a rec hall to go into when it rained. Rec was short for recreation. So there's the rec hall right there. There was a picnic place and a barbecue pit where they roasted hot dogs for lunch. Sister burned hers a little bit, but she traded her hot dog with a cub who liked burned hot dogs. Bob announced that after lunch, they would all climb up Spooky Hill to the very top of Skull Rock, the special place where they would have their end of camp powwow and sleep out. It was quite a climb. Oh, it does look like a climb. That evening, Mama and Papa Bear were eager to know how the cubs liked camp. It was okay, said Brother Bear, but there sure are a lot of rules. It was all right, agreed Sister. They sure have plenty of bandages and stingy stuff for cuts. Yeah. But what they were both thinking about was Skull Rock and the end of the camp sleep out, especially Sister. Yeah, Sister Bear looks very nervous about it. The second day was better. Brother Bear had a great day. He passed the swimming test and was allowed to ride in the canoe. Sister didn't have such a good day. She played dodgeball and some of the cubs threw too hard. Yeah. The third day, Sister Bear had fun. She got a star for a birch picture frame she made in arts and crafts. But Brother Bear hurt his knee in the wheelbarrow race. Oh, there's Sister Bear's picture frame. There's Brother Bear after he hurt his knee. The fourth day, both of them had fun, and every day after that, so much fun that they forgot about Skull Rock and the sleep out. Well, almost. Papa found the sleeping bags that he and Mama Bear had used on their honeymoon, and when the camp bus came on the morning of the big night, Brother and Sister were ready. Well, sort of. The climb up Spooky Hill wasn't so hard this time, even with backpacks. The cubs were strong and tough from their summer of camping. Tomorrow would be field day, the last day of camp, when the parents would come to watch the games and contests and see awards given out. But for now, all the cubs could think about was a big sleep out, and it was just beginning to get dark when they reached Skull Rock. Grizzly Bob built a campfire and then he went into a small cave and he came out dressed up. Then the cubs sat around in a semicircle and the powwow began. Bob told them old legends of great animal spirits and the story of the great grizzly as big as a mountain, the soaring eagle who filled the sky, and the mighty salmon whose colors made the rainbow. As Bob told the old stories, the cubs could almost see the wonderful creatures in the fire-lit smoke as it curled up into the night sky. After the powwow, they had cocoa and hot and honey bread, and then they curled up in their sleeping bags, and soon they were all fast asleep, even Sister Bear. The next day, Brother and Sister did very well in the field day games and contest, and Brother won a trophy for finishing second in the dash. Sister got medals for her dead bear's float and for her bead belt. It was almost the end of summer. School would be starting in a couple of weeks. Well, asked Papa, how did you like camp? It was great, said Brother Bear, hugging his trophy. Yeah, it's great. It was great, agreed Sister Bear, wearing her medals proudly. But you know something? After Grizzly Bob's day camp, school will be like a vacation. Oh, that was a great book. Well, the next book we're going to look at is called Here and There. Let's look at this. Ooh, I love the opening pictures. Yeah, these are the first pages when we open the book. Like the birds he loved, Ivan rarely kept quiet. Instead of sitting still, he crawled through the window, perched in the pear tree, and stuffed his hands in his pockets, and loved to scatter birdseed. He drummed like a woodpecker, called like a crow, and shrieked like a falcon. I'm here, I'm here, I'm here, Ivan would sing. Oh, and this is his house right here. Ivan wanted to stay here at his mama's house, but he had to go there to his dad's new house. So he's leaving his mama's house and he's going to stay at his dad's new house. When he got there, Ivan didn't crawl or perch or stuff or scatter. Want me to push you? Asked Dad, showing him the swing outside. Ivan folded his arms like wings. Where'd you learn to stay so still? Dad asked. There, thought Ivan. Even when he was sitting right here at his dad's new house, he thought of it as if it was there. Oh, he doesn't look happy. While he was there, Ivan didn't drum or call or shriek. Want to play robots with me? Asked Dad, showing him a box filled with jars, cans, and rolls of cloth. Ivan squeezed his lips into a sharp beak. Where'd you learn to be so quiet? Dad asked. There. thought Ivan again. Ivan roosted all by himself around the house, up in there, around the corner there, and out the door there, and there and there. He heard a falcon shriek, but he didn't shriek back. And then he heard another sound. Ooh, let's find out what it is. Dad was sitting on the porch with his guitar, strumming a song, then another and another, the way he used to do when he was here, instead of there. And though Ivan tried to fold his wings against it, one song pulled on his hands and tugged at both of his feet. Yeah, there's Dad playing the guitar right there, and there's Ivan. Ivan couldn't be still. He unfolded his wings, tapped his toes, and wrapped his fingers on his knees. He felt the way he did when Mama lifted him high to pick pears from the branches of their tree. Yeah. He moved the way he did when Dad pushed him on a swing as high as the sun. I like that, said Ivan, unsqueezing his lips. Where'd you learn to make up songs? I started the tune before I moved, said Dad, and I've been working on it more at this house. Does the song have words? Asked Ivan. Dad shrugged his shoulders. Not yet. Maybe check your pockets. So Ivan put his hands in his pockets and found the last bits of birdseed. Dad played the song again. Ivan couldn't be quiet. He drummed and then he called and then he shrieked, and soft but soon loud. One word, then two words, then three. Dad clapped his hands. Again, said Ivan, again. Call, call, shriek, shriek, drum, freebie, freebie, frisbee. Cheer up, tick a swee, here, here. Hip, hip, hooray, zay, zoo, zee, zare. Pizza, pizza, there, there, there. Where'd you learn to make up songs? Asked Dad. Some of it I learned there, said Ivan, and some of it here. Ivan sang and swung and beeped and swooped all weekend until it was time to go back to Mama's house. He kissed Dad goodbye and said, I'll be back again soon. Ivan was glad to see Mama, but he missed Dad immediately, and he missed the song they made together. Ivan perched in the pear tree, put his hands in his pockets, and found nothing. You're so still, said Mama, and so quiet. I think I lost something, said Ivan. Ooh, what did he lose? Then he heard a falcon shriek. It was there, said Ivan, and now it's here. Ivan checked his pockets again. He couldn't find the birdseed, but his fingers found the beat. Ivan knocked his knees and shrieked to the sky and flapped his arms like wings. Oh, he's having a great time again. He had not lost it. It was here with him. Yeah, it's a sense of rhythm. Mama heard it too. She caught the spark and clapped her hands in beat. His feet began to dance, and Ivan took a breath, and like a bird, he sang his song out loud. The end. And this book was called Here and There. That was a great book. Well, I hope you have a great rest of the day, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye, friends. Have a great day.